Hey, what's going on, ladies and gents? This is HoloFire, and welcome to a series I'm going to be doing that I'm super excited for. It's a detective RPG horror game, the name of which is Call of Cthulhu. You could probably tell that from the title. Just for my own sake, as of right now, I am going to be calling it Call of Cthulhu, because that's how I know to pronounce it. It's not supposed to be pronounceable by humans, but that's stuff that we're not going to get into right now. It has positive reviews on Steam. I'm super pumped. People were saying that it is a short game, unfortunately. If I do finish it all up in one sitting, it's going to be good and bad. One, because I will be able to make smaller portioned videos and not have to try to cram everything into just a couple episodes of a multi-hour playthrough. And it's going to be bad because I really want to sit here and play it and enjoy it. I guess it's time to enter madness. So let's get into it. We are going to be creating a new game. This is actually the first time that I've had this game opened. So I've been saving it for this moment and I'm super pumped. I cannot wait. I don't know if I should be reading this or not. Pierce Investigations Agency, Boston. Boston, 1924. Edward Pierce, veteran of the First World War, drowns his memories in liquor and sleeping pills. He is now a private detective who has trouble finding a case able to lift him from his torpor. Pierce might find a new case quickly, or risk losing his license. Must find a new case quickly. Enter madness. If I am mad, it is mercy. May the gods pity the man who in his callousness can remain sane to the hideous end. H.P. Lovecraft. I'd say Detective Pierce has found a case. Game saved. I haven't even done anything yet. What do you want from me? Those are some big fish. Let me in. You must light up some things to interact with them, right? I have a lantern. And bolt cutters. It doesn't seem like a crouch, it seems more like a crawl. There's some weird bolt cutters, man.
In my wake, pulled along. Fate inescapably draws you on.
What the hell?
What a putrid offering.
I'm sorry? I'm spooked, man.
Don't fight. You have been chosen.
When a game tells you to run, that's not usually a good sign.
Behold Everything has already been written. But perhaps you will attempt to change your destiny.
Yo, let's go.
I hate whiskey.
It was the sleeping pills, Pierce. Wow. Can we turn it off? Yeah, there we go. That's better. I hear honking.
Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology.
Excuse me, sorry. Do I have to answer the phone?
I'm listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wentworth Detective Agency?
That's correct.
Hello, Mr. Pierce. I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of investigators over at Wentworth. I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal information yet again.
Oh, okay. So this must be the RPG aspect. Eloquence represents your ability to influence those you talk to by your power of speech. Improving this skill increases your chances of convincing or manipulating during discussions. Strength represents your ability to call on your physical power. Improving this skill increases your chances of forcing doors or mechanisms, or of using violence, physical or verbal, during interactive discussions. Medicine represents your medical knowledge. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the dosage of a drug, of making a diagnosis, or of expressing your understanding of a medical problem. Occultism represents your knowledge of the occult sciences. Improving this skill increases your chances of determining the use and origin of occult artifacts and of expressing your knowledge of the myth. Psychology represents your knowledge of human behavior. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding the motivations of a person based on his or her behavior or on the analysis of objects. Spot hidden represents your ability to find hidden objects. Improving this skill increases your chances of finding hidden objects. An undiscovered object will not appear in-game. Investigation represents your investigating talents. Improving this skill increases your chances of understanding past events by analyzing a crime scene or an object, and of picking locks. Let's try that. Sure.
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
Sure.
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting fewer new cases.
Dun dun dun.
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wentworth Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you still...
I'm coming.
Damn, son, getting rolled. Not gonna invite him in.
Sir, I came here on the advice of a
Stephen
person
Webster.
whom I hold in high esteem, and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me,
Both.
it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
Let me look at it.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture.
Look
That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
Why wouldn't you just hand it to me, bro? Why you gotta do me like that? Hold on, I'm not done exploring my own crap here. I have severe amnesia. I've taken too many pills. Okay, well, I guess all my crap's gone. Reduced to ashes.
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
The police report. It says that the fire started in the dining room and claimed the whole family. The police decide on a domestic accident. But they, nevertheless, insist on Sarah Hawkins' mental frailty. Why? Let's consult my diary. Yes. To my sanity. Oh, whoa. Mental trauma. Sanity stable. Confident in your abilities and your Cartesian mind, you conduct your investigation by sticking with the facts, your convictions, and your perception of reality. Your conclusions are logical and reliable.
Its strange beauty isn't enough to hide the feeling of dread it carries.
So, Mr. Pierce, what do you make of these elements?
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
Darkwater? Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
We're gonna go with something's not right, but I wonder what happens if we go with the other two. From what I understand, the story has 4 different endings. If I don't like what we get, I'm gonna try to run them all, see what we can do.
Her husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
Let's try it.
I'm a private investigator, not an art critic.
I guess you're not as clever as you think, then. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
I think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death.
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
Which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
All right. I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's queer. But it's not like I have a choice.
Something is queer. And it's not me.
Darkwater. I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic.
Ooh. I've just progressed in medicine. 2%. Should we have a drink? I think we shall. This will affect your destiny. One drink is enough.
Darkwater is off the coast of Boston, but I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century, but it seems to have been shunned since then. All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Darkwater.
I would have a drink for the road, but I don't want that adversely affecting my destiny.